falling trees, it's hard to breathe, but I'll keep fighting. With broken walls, nowhere to fall, but I'll keep climbing. I can't see, I'm in the dark, surrounded by sharks, but clad over me. I can't see, I'm in the dark, surrounded by sharks, but clad over me. Just take me home, just take me home. Now the sky is falling, don't let it fall, don't let me go. Now the sky is falling down, 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 down on me. Down, 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 down on me. Now the sky is falling. I can't see, I'm in the dark, surrounded by sharks, but clad over me. I can't see, I'm in the dark, surrounded by sharks, but clad over me. Now the sky is falling down, 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 down on me. Down, 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 down on me.
Hello and welcome everybody to round 3 of the ASTON ROYALE, coming to you live from St. Croissant, and it's great to have you all along. Welcome to everybody that is in the chat, and of course an extra special welcome as always to my guests live on the microphone. It is Ryan and Willie. Gentlemen, how are you this evening? Are you ready for a big round at the Croissant?
I'm here. Not all that ready, but that's okay. It's all a part of it.
It's a tough track, isn't it? It's a really, really tough track. And look, before we go any further, let's all have a look at the results. The current championship standings after 2 rounds, which is, of course, 4 races total. So at the end of those 4 races, as you can see, Speedy Chicken there, holding down top spot from myself, and then you, Willie.
Yes.
We've got Speedy Tyres nipping at your heel, not far behind. Mojo putting in some solid times as well. In fact, there's quite a few there that, you know, they're not too far off the bat. I think Speedy Chicken, is he in the lobby? I haven't even had a chance to have a look if Speedy's in the lobby or not.
Apparently not. Apparently he's not racing.
He's not made it. Okay, well, there you go. So this is an opportunity. And that brings me to my very next topic. I think we've all had a look at that. That brings me to my very next topic, which is that, as you could say, I was second in the championship. And I really want to knuckle down and try very, very hard next round and the round after. I want to have a really couple of good rounds. I will announce what the final round of the series is next week. So if you want to find out what that is, tune in live to round 4, which of course will be next Tuesday, where we will discuss the final round, what's going on, where it's at, and all the other details as well. I think it's going to be a big round, and I'm excited for the next 2. But what I didn't want to do, Willie, is end up coming 3rd, or in the top 3. I don't really want to be in the top 3 of my own championship. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just kind of, you know, okay, if I have a really good race next race and the race after, and I position myself really, really well, and I do come in the top 3, then so be it. But I also don't really want to deliberately. I kind of want the top 3 to be other people that aren't me. You know, this is the people's championship. This is not my championship. I'm not just here to win. You know. So, because of that, I'm going to try something a little bit different and hopefully a little bit special, a little bit enjoyable tonight. I'm not going to be racing. I'm actually going to be spectating the race. I'm going to be spectating it from all over the place. I'll use all the screens. I've got the keyboard plugged into the PlayStation. I'm ready to jump in between the screens, so hopefully we can get some good things going on. Now that I finished with one keyboard, hopefully I'm right to now switch across to the next keyboard. So I'm hoping you guys are going to enjoy this. We've been watching Adam. I need to learn the keyboard buttons. I can't remember what they are. There's a few going on. So, lots of buttons bring up the chat. That's what I do know.
Bit of commentary not.
Yeah, well that's what I want.
You can spread your flavour over everybody this time.
I'm just really hoping that every button I push doesn't do nothing. I don't know the keyboard shortcuts yet, Piesco. I actually did. If you remember back in the original series, the RX-7 series, I did a couple of commentaries of the races afterwards. So I'm just going to quickly sort that out now. Let's flip through and have a look. We've been watching Adam the whole time. Let's jump on board with Mojo and see how Mojo is travelling. Keyboard... shortcut, well, buttons is what I want. But I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it provides you guys with something a little bit different, a little bit special. You can get the link for the shortcuts. Hopefully, Piesco, I can find it myself. But look, hey, you're always welcome.
It's always special, Ren.
Yeah.
It's a special kind of place.
From 1 to 0, it's changed players, so is Q and P. So every button I push at the moment is bringing up the chat, which is not what I want. I actually have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to have to do this with the controller, because I think the keyboard is only for replays.
Could be.
So it looks like lots of F. Yeah, so J should be bumper, and let's all just bring up chat. Which is not ideal. It doesn't matter what button I push, so I'm going to have to do it with the controller. I'm going to have to go full old school on this. I'm going to have to go old school because this, it's not going to allow me to do it. Even turning the num lock on sets off those keys, yeah, no. So let's cancel that, let's grab the controller and let's do it old fashioned.
Just want to ask the question, has Gonzio dropped for good? Because I saw him jump out.
So did I, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't recall seeing him come back in.
Oh, here we go. I've switched keyboard on. Now let's also get all race info displayed. And now hopefully we've got some keyboard buttons right on back. Yeah, there we go. There's the change the camera view. That's people actually. That's okay, yeah, got it. So 1 through 9. Switching people. Circle is 10, and then I think Q will be 11. Yeah, 12th, W, and I'm guessing E will go to 13th, 14th, and T 15th. Alright. Alrighty, tidy. we have a series of, so these are the third person views. Got it going on. So G and H are you two button. Let's jump on board with sweaty tyres there. There you go. We got it going on now, guys. So this should be good. I think this should be a little bit of fun, a bit of excitement. This is going to be a tough stream. It's going to be a tough gig.
It's going to be a tough race.
It is. That's sort of what I was referring to. I was talking about this.
Yeah.
But
like what we were talking about last time, there's a lot of different racing lines.
Who's currently out on track? Oh, I've changed views. Okay, for some reason. I don't know what I've done there, but it's had a bit of a poo fit.
Oh.
That's okay. You just go back into it. You just keep on rocking. It's all good.
Keep it rocking, baby.
Oh, he's nearly dropped it there just as we jumped on board Adam. Oh, he's so close to dropping it. Look at Ryan punting along in 4th position. It's looking good for Ryan. Nearly qualifying time. We're about to roll through to quali. Just waiting to see if the Conzio is going to come back. Have we heard anything in the chat? I don't think we have just yet. So this is going to be good. I think this is going to be a good thing. I'm actually really looking forward to having a look or watching the race. Hello from Twitch. Hey Hippie Head, how are you, mate? And yeah, big welcome to everyone that's showing me in the chat. If I sound a bit average tonight, a bit blocked up, I am unfortunately sick. I'm not well. So you will have to excuse the snottiness that I do have going on.
Same.
And Ryan as well, so we've all gone down. Willie's the only one standing loud and tall. If I get to a point where I can't talk, Willie's just going to have to talk you through the race.
I am. I'll just have to start dribbling.
You will. You will. What position are you in currently, Willie? You out on track?
Yeah, just in 10th. Just doing a bit of tyre testing at the moment.
Nice. Have a look at that livery. Beautiful livery there. Conzio says I may only have time for the first race. Got to go out soon. Perhaps he's gone. Maybe the Conzio is gone.
He may have.
Piosco has an actual pit stop in 1 hour to change tyres to winter tyres. Yeah, definitely Euro problems. Not something we have to worry about. Winter tyres. Have you ever even heard of the concept of winter tyres in Australia?
No.
Certainly not something I've come across. And I do live in the coldest state, or we really live in the coldest state in the country.
Yeah.
Good for business.
Say again?
It'd be good for business.
It would be very good for your business, mate. Swapping tyres every time the weather changes from hot to cold. But yeah, great to have you all along. Man down, this restream bot is cool. I get to see the YouTube chat. Yeah, I was hoping, Hippie, I was hoping no one would be annoyed by it. I was hoping you would actually be able to enjoy reading the chat. It does, of course, say restream bot, and then it gives you YouTube and who said it, so I think it's a good thing. But if the Twitch viewers, and there's only a handful of you, so hello to Twitch. If you guys don't enjoy it, let me know. I can always change, adapt and overcome. I'm here for the people.
I don't think I'm going to make it on fuel.
How close are you? Let's jump on board. You are going to make it. What's it say, 0.1?
Oh, yep.
Nice.
Oh.
May I make a suggestion that when you're doing the race, to not have the details up on the screen?
What details?
Like the car details and stuff, because I can see all that.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Strategy, mate. Strategy.
Well, you should be concentrating on the race, mate.
Yeah, but if you've got a person in your ear telling you what the other people are doing, you gotta listen.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, Yeah, damn right. Something new, something different, something exciting. And we're pretty much going to be focusing a lot on Ryan and what strategy Ryan's on. What do we reckon, guys? Everyone in the chat, let me know now with a yes or no answer. Do I hide the HUD so that no one gets a competitive advantage? Or and that, by the way, is a yes. So yes, we are hiding the HUD. Or no, we are not hiding the HUD because you want to see what's going on.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I can see the 50-50 side of it, where it's going to be better for the spectator.
It'll be better for the viewers, 100%. Or Pioscos that don't hide. TJ, you've changed yours. Let's go through and check out the liveries. Oh, a bit argy-bargy from Ring Driver there and Domo. And second we've got Jason's. Let's see what his livery is. That's the, yeah, the nice, the black and red. Black and red. Not dissimilar to my own. That one.
It's grey and red, mate.
Yeah.
It's actually like a grey and orange, if you want to get really technical.
Is that orange, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Slightly discoloured.
Yep.
This TV is pretty poor. It wouldn't surprise me if it's just my TV, but it's not revealing it.
I can imagine the ambient lighting's not helping it though.
Probably not. It is 7:10 in the morning. In the game, that is, not in real life. Adam, he's in a custom skin, as I think he generally is. Bit of a snazzy looking one.
Pretty sure I've seen him run that one a couple of times now.
Yeah. Ryan, as we've discussed previously, fantastic looking livery there. I do like the blue, the little accents he's got going on, so very, very nice. We've got Faircon in the Gulf, Aston Martin.
Which is a custom jobby as well, eh?
It is. Mojo in the what were they calling it on Discord? I can't remember what that colour scheme was being referred to as. Something funny.
Not sure, but it's actually based on the Falcon racing colours.
Yes. Looks cool. I like that colour scheme.
Yeah. Most people seem to be voting for the HUD on.
Yeah.
As Shannon did point out, it doesn't matter if you do try someone else's strategy because it might bring you unstuck. You need to sort of stick to your own.
Might do. You might be able to use that tyre and make a certain tyre last, or make fuel last for that long time, or who knows.
Yeah. Number 8 we should be going to Sim, who's in the bit of a NASCAR looking white and blue scheme, isn't it, with the 88 on the side there? A little bit like that. Let's see. Let's hope Sim for once can actually get off the line, because traditionally he's always stuck on the line. So let's all cross our fingers, toes, testicles, and everything else you can cross for Sim to get off the line.
I don't know you can cross testicles.
Well,
it's not something I've tried or
do
wanted
need
to
to
try.
have fairly dank and flexible scrotum. But let's move on from that to Junior Gohan.
Dank.
It does have to be a bit dank downstairs.
It'd have to be.
With the nice blue, is that lightning on the side? Stars. That's what they are, I think. They're a thing. TJ in the Bumblebee get up. He's gone the yellow and the black this time round. As we work our way back, Willie, obviously we've seen that magnificent gold livery there. The winner, by the way, as well. I don't know if I can get a closer view by switching these two. Not really. But there is somewhere on the side of this. Hopefully you'll see quickly. Nah, it's far too fast. It does say he was the winner of the Jag Cup, the previous series I ran, obviously.
Sure does, baby.
Number 12, we have Domo Hudson in the very English Union Jack scheme with Pepsi Max on the side. So there you go, something a little bit different. Revolver in the John Player Special, the JPS black and gold get-up that we've all seen and loved many times before. Look at his snazzy legs, a little bit see-through at the moment. As he picks up pace, I'm sure he'll see it. It's just gone to second Revolver. We've seen Domo, Nick Magic, another custom livery there, the grey. And then the West Coast Eagles Championship, AFL Championship scheme Magnificent, the blue and yellow. Right, let's do the stuff and things, boys. It's time for qualifying. I hope you're all geared up and ready to go. Hey Squid, hey Oz Farmer, Ring Driver, Adam, it's good to see most of the people racing are here in the chat as well. Let's get qualifying underway. I hope you are all ready to go. So what I'm going to do when I adjust this, change event settings, I'm going to change the time, which, okay, edit event settings, change the time, which will roll it through. As soon as I do this, qualifying is underway. You have 10 minutes, gentlemen, to get out there, do the fastest laps you can. At the end of 10 minutes, I will be rolling through straight into the race. You can see grid order is set to fastest first. That does mean that you will want to be out of the pits through the first sector, otherwise it will discount your time. No idea why. Please forward all butthurtedness to Polyphony Digital.
Butthurtedness.
Butthurtedness. This is the new language I'm coming up with.
Yeah. Good.
So what happened to yourself, Alexander? So I am gonna spectate this one. I don't. I want to try and avoid coming third in the championship, if I can. I don't really want to be in the top 3. I kind of want other people to do that, and I really want to practice hard and do well in the next 2 rounds. So I kind of want to try and avoid a podium finish if I can. Leave it to you guys, because it's supposed to be the People's Championship, and it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't sit that well with me if the guy hosting it and running it all's winning, or, you know, in the top 3. So I thought I'll sit this round out. We'll have something a little bit unique, a little bit different. We're going to spectate, and I'm hoping we'll actually have, certainly from a spectator's perspective, I think it'll be a more enjoyable thing for most of you. So of course everyone on their out laps at the moment. Looks like Speedy Tyres at the front of the pack, got out of the pits early, he's going to be leading away. You can see down the bottom left hand corner of the screen there, the timer currently at 44 seconds. And that is where you're going to notice when the 10-minute rolls over. No qualifying, of course, in Gran Turismo.
Oh. Argy-bargy.
Have you had yourself a bit of a whoopsie there?
No, not me.
In front of me.
Right.
I think it was Adam and Ring Driver.
Gotcha. Bit of a coming together there, and people keen to get out and amongst it in qualifying. Of course, it is 11 times tyre wear, so track position matters. You don't want to have your laps ruined when you're on such a soft compound tyre.
Yeah, and you don't want to go out there and race on your out lap, because it'll ruin your tyre.
Yeah. Are you allowed to join KPH? The lobby is full, however, the series and all of my series are not clamped down to people who have to sign up. If you would like to know how to join and how to get one of the 15 prestigious spots inside of my championship, then go over to my website, www.charlierosco.com. It gives you all the rules on how we race in tyre wear, fuel burn, what rounds are what, the points, lock, stock, the lot. If you want to know it, it's probably on there unless I forgot it. That's my disclaimer. Z sets a replay marker. Oh, cool. So Piosco, if I hit Z after an incident, and then hit Z again, what, in a little bit later on, it'll go back and replay. X starts replay 8 seconds before you press Z. Okay, so we get 8-second replay, and then I have to flip out. This could be intense, man, but I'm willing to give it a try. I'll try it once. So meanwhile, Speedy Tyres has set out. Look at the gap he's got up the top right-hand corner there. Nice big gap over the field, so he's really pushed hard. I don't know if that would have taken some big chunks, a little bit loose out of the corner there. I don't know if that would have taken big chunks out of his tyre life. With such high tyre wear, you do, of course, put some wear on the tyres throughout the opening lap, or your out lap, as it were. So he's pushing very, very hard here. You can see him getting all kinds of wild.
Oh, incidents back there further again.
Still incidences.
Yeah, I think it might have been Adam again.
Way back. What are the odds of me finding it? Unlikely. I'm not too sure who was involved. But we'll go back up front with Speedy Tyres as he crosses the line. There's a real big gaggle of them behind Speedy Tyres. As he charges on.
this first part of quali, I feel, it's just about getting a banker, especially at a track like this. And if people are impatient and taking each other out in qualifying, you want to be able to get a good lap because people might be quick, but they might stuff the whole thing up.
That's it. It's such a big lap. You know, if you think about it, no one's crossed the line for a flying lap yet. We are already 4 minutes down of a 10-minute qualifying session, so a lot of it's going to come down to just that one hot lap that they do get. Speedy Tyres really cracking on here. As we go back to Sim, creating a little bit of space. That's yourself behind, so it's going to be interesting to see the lap times cross over. Let's jump on board with Willie while he finishes his lap. You can see what sort of track it is. That's such a
everything
corner, that one. Yeah, absolutely. This is qualifying, Lee. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm not racing because I am trying to avoid coming top 3 in my own championship for obvious reasons. And as Willie crosses the line, clock's up at 2:10. We'll jump back forward. 2:09.4 to Speedy Tyres. Revolver coming in at 2:10.6, so just edging out Willie by a 10th. Looks like Junior with a 2:12.5. How did Ryan go? Crosses the line at 2:21, so maybe an incident. Maybe he's just biding his time. We'll find out. Those tyres are in good nick. This could be his double out lap there. Maybe saving some fuel. We'll go back to Faircon there. 2:11.9 for Faircon. So we're starting to get some positions as he goes back into the pits. Doesn't drive through, he ducks back in. Time, of course, a factor. Qualifying is now half over already. Let's see who is out on track currently. Jump forward, that's back with Willie. We've had a look at Willie. Let's go look at someone else. There is Junior in 6th position. 1.7 seconds back from Willie. Only half a second from Nick Magic, who has got a fair gap. So it looks like the other people that have gone through 8th and onwards didn't actually complete the first lap. I'd imagine they went around, burnt some fuel, ducked into the pits, and they are now back out on an actual flying lap.
Oh, Ring Driver just pulls everybody's pants down with a 2:08.2.
Absolutely. Drops a hot one. 2:08.2. Gets sideways in celebration. And I think, you know what, I think Ring Driver's going to have time to duck back in the pits, grab another set of tyres, get out and do another one.
If he's quick, he will.
It'll be tight, but we'll see how we go. Speedy Tyres sitting in 2nd at the moment, 1.2 seconds back. Such is the advantage Ring Driver has over Speedy at the moment. 2:09.4 though, certainly not a shabby time. Let's go back to Revolver, see how he's going. Yeah, so another 1.1 seconds back with a 2:10. Very spaced out, and that's the thing with these long racetracks, is longer races, you do end up with bigger gaps. So nice tight. Oh, Ring Driver out, Revolver even into the fence there. Sparks flying. That's definitely going to affect this lap. But judging by those tyres, I reckon he's probably going to duck back into the pits for some fresh tyres, and he is indeed. Sim now, just 8/100ths of a second back in 4th position. Things are getting awfully close at the top. Let's jump on board as he comes through to complete this lap. He's on nice fresh tyres, so this could actually be an outlap for Sim. Not 100% sure, we'll find out. Let's go back to Willie, who is just 3/100ths behind Sim. So here you go, me talking about such massive gaps on a big racetrack, and we've got some really close times. Ryan just a 10th back from Willie as well. Things are getting hot, things are getting tight and intense. Yeah, so I don't really want to be top 3 for my own series if I can help it, Lee. So I'm going to have a go at spectating. I will be back racing the next 2 rounds. Looks like the Top Guns are all... no, we've had this glitch again that seems to happen. Hopefully it doesn't happen in the race. I do need to exit back out and then go back to spectate. It's not the biggest deal in the world. It's a bit of a pain in the asshole.
In the anus.
So Ring Driver at the moment, he's done another outlap. He's on another hot lap. Let's jump on board and see how his flying lap is going. But it looks at the moment that his 2:08.2 is going to be very hard to touch.
Very hard.
Hey Fresh2D, welcome to the chat. Out wide. He's already had a little bit of contact with the wall. It might not be his quickest time. It might not need to be his quickest time. What's Speedy Tyres up to back in second place? With Mojo now taking third position. Here he is. In the blue and green get-up. The Falcon colour schemed livery there. Looking magnificent. Gaining ever so much closer. 2:10.4. Runs wide on the grass into the fence. This one's not going to be his next flyer. We'll go back to Revolver and have a look. Only 2 tenths behind Mojo, so it looks that he is on another quick one at the moment. His fuel's looking good. Quarter of a tank as he crosses the line. He's got a bit of a toe there as well. Sneaky slipstream off Jason's as he pulls it across. Only 2:11.5, so can't improve his previous time. We'll go back and have a look on board Sim. He's just got his best sector as it stands at the moment. In GT Fusion, they're doing 2:06 as Piosko. Were they on the super softs though? Bear in mind these guys are only on the racing soft and not super soft. There is bound to be time there.
Not to mention 11 times tyre wear as well.
And 11 times tyre wear, which is going to make a massive difference, as you say, Ryan. Sim now on another personal best time. So this one, he's only 8/100ths off the back of Revolver there. This could be 4th position taken back for Sim. Let's see how he goes. Ryan actually chomping down on the bit. This is basically the end of qualifying now. We're going to stay on board and see how Sim goes before we roll this through. He's on 3 best sectors now. He's about to cross the line as we do reach the end of qualifying. I'll tell you what, to try and make it fair, I'll give everyone about a minute. We'll go through to 11 minutes before I finish it, which means the people that were already halfway around the lap are going to be able to finish it. And if you can't finish it, well, that's because you're only just setting off now. So, unfortunately, unable to improve. But Ryan, 6th position, facing the wrong way on the track, but he does... obviously, just a quick reminder, you do not want to be in the pits.
I'm facing the right way.
Oh, the camera's facing the right way. It confused me, Ryan. I'm easily confused and startled.
No, I can imagine.
So, how's Junior going currently? Also, personal best, 8/10 of a second up. This one could be a good one. He's 1.6 seconds behind Ryan, so he's going to have to do more if he wants to try and steal 7th spot. And Willie and Ryan landing right next to each other. 5th and 6th currently, but I think someone died back in the pits. That is going to be the end of qualifying as we do know it. There's going to be no improvement from Junior anyway, because he needs 1.7 seconds to get in front of Ryan. He's not going to do it. He's 8/10 up, so still a good lap from Junior, but it's not going to be enough to take it. It is, I'm afraid, time to roll over to the race. Congratulations to everybody on their qualifying positions. Let us go to race.
7.5. What the hell?
Who did the 7.5 in the end?
Ring driver.
Ring driver. Damn, he is going to be tough to stop. Let's all race nice and clean, people. Let's have some good time. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to...
That's over 3 seconds a lap quicker than what I was doing. Cheese and whiskers.
Just want to note down as well that Faircon did go faster, but Gohan got him back.
The question is, can I actually roll the race without being entered in it?
Probably not.
Yes, I can. Start the race. Race is starting. So good luck, everybody. Let's have a good, clean race.
Yes, hopefully everybody went out and picked their race tyres.
Yep. That is a very good point. Got in the pits, picked their race tyres, and got back out of the pits. Here we go. Let's go over to spectate. No, we don't want to miss the start of this. I can't actually go spectate just yet. There we go. Let's go to the front.
Right, let's see if I can get off the line.
Here we go. Try and pick the right camera. Ring driver. He's going to be tough to beat, but is he hard on his tyres? Let us find out. But let's see how we go. This is a tough track to stay clean on, so I will emphasise again. Everybody, nice clean racing. Let's leave some space. Not do anything silly. Race is underway. Oh, we've got dramas back in the pack already.
Oh, dear.
That's who that was. I think everyone's off the line, though. The seven driver is going to hold that front spot for turn 1. A little bit wide there for Speedy Tyres, and in fact, Revolver up the inside in that JPS. He's going to have to settle for third position as it all settles down. So a nice clean start to the race. Exactly what we wanted to see. I'll tell you what, Revolver is looking racy at the moment and he wants a little piece of the action. Let's jump on board. He is right under the back end of Revolver. Taking a nice wide line. Here we go. Oh, I thought the move might have been on there. He didn't go it. He didn't go it. Oh, out wide, very wide for Speedy Tyres here. So Revolver has got all the kinds of sniff to see what comes up. Can he grab third position? This is a good overtaking corner, but it's a very risky overtaking corner. And he doesn't do it.
Oh, little kiss from Mojo.
Pray for Mojo. Willie is lurking. Let's see if I can go up in a nice tall third person view here so we can see what's going on. Willie prowling down on the back of Mojo. Already you can see down the bottom left hand corner a couple of different compounds of tyres being used for stint number 1. I think it's too late in the piece to really discuss racing strategies, whatever tyre you're on. And it looks like we are back underway with Speedy Tyres and Revolver. A little bit of contact there as I just jump back. Did Sim get stuck on the line? I never even thought to ask. I haven't seen any comments come through.
No, maybe he's in.
Maybe he's in the race.
Wow.
Okay, so that battle continues on. We'll check back in with Willie, who's just dropped back to the tune of 7/10 off the back of Mojo. Willie, of course, on the medium tyres, Mojo on the soft, so there is going to be a bit of a difference in tyre strategy there. Since Willie's right here listening, I'm not going to let him know what tyres Junior Gohan is on, but Junior Gohan is getting awfully close to the back of him, and he's going to want to start thinking about defending on what his strategy is going to be from here.
Yes, he's going to put on a move.
No, he doesn't do a defensive line by Willie. Plays it safe, no contact from Junior.
Action up here.
Oh, we've got wide. Oh, Mojo involved, was it? Yeah, Speedy Tyres aren't into the wall.
They're on their own.
Let's jump back.
They both did it on their own.
Did they? So let's try. I don't think that's going to work. Here's a replay here. We're on board with Mojo. I think I might have missed it, unfortunately. No, he's out. Yeah, someone up the inside there. And that's all we're going to see of that replay. That's quite a cool feature, by the way. Now that I know to do it, I just got to remember how to do it. But Mojo is actually on the defensive now with Faircon behind him, really starting to hound him. And he's got Lethal in 7th position behind that as well. Still a couple of different tyre strategies. It's going to come down to how good people are on tyres. Of course, in fact, if I go over to Ryan, who just gave the wall a bit of a kiss, a few sparks flying off, we'll jump on third person so we can get a good gauge on Faircon and Mojo. Mojo looking like he's just starting to get his rhythm back, pulling a few tenths away from Faircon. Ryan, not... Oh, someone is in the wall. Who was that? Who was that in the wall? I don't think I'm going to be quick enough to catch it.
It was Gohan.
It was Junior Gohan. So after all of that, unfortunately, the big dog has gone nose first into the wall. The big dog's turned himself into a pug. He now has a flat face after smashing that. You can see from the front of his car the damage. He's taken more knocks than the front door. Poor old Junior Gohan gathers it back up in 12th, and he will charge on. PO's got YouTube to set your notification. There you go. V-Starts replay 18 seconds before you press Z. Good tip. Thank you, Piosco. Thank you, everyone. Yes, unfortunately, we'll go back up front and check in on Ring Driver, who is in a world and a league of his own at the moment. His tyre wear looks fantastic. He is on the soft compound strategy, so everyone listening to this stream right now just let out a big sigh of frustration. As I say, his racing soft tyres are looking awfully sharp, and he is 4.5 seconds in the lead. So this one already 3 laps into a 20-minute race, 15 minutes remaining, up to a 5-second gap now. Pulling away. What has happened to Revolver? Perhaps made a little mistake there, because he just lost time to the tune of nearly 7/10 of a second. You can see visually, if you're watching on the stream, the difference in soft compound tyres and the wear between Revolver and Ring Driver. Ring Driver is streaking away. If he doesn't make any mistakes, I reckon he's in a pretty good position. It's an early call. We've got pit stops to go, and fuel could be an issue for him. We will find out Let's go back to third position, just quietly getting on with business. Willie there, you haven't been saying much, mate. I suspect you might have been in a fairly strong position, and you're looking quite handy there in third. How's it feeling?
Just cruising through at the moment, sort of in my own little race. Mojo's making up huge time on me, but I think you said he's on soft tyres anyway.
Well, again, your tyre wear is looking very, very good. You would expect that. You're on a different tyre strategy to what some of the people around you are. So things could come real good for you later on in the race. We'll find out. We'll check back in later. Mojo recovered to fourth position, starting to put the pressure down. So there might have been a bit of an issue for Mojo, but he's certainly got the pace.
He does.
To run this race through. So there we go.
Certainly if guys are making softs last too.
Personal best at the moment. You can see him hounding already the back of Willie's car. It looks to have taken just a few little knocks there himself. Some paint peeling off. Oh, that's a risky dive from Mojo. I'm not sure. Oh, Willie's gone all the way around. This is not good for either of them.
No.
Not good at all. That has really set. We did see that going on. I think I was too slow on the Z again. I need to be a little bit quicker. What did we just say that one was it? V goes back to that extra part. 18 seconds. We'll jump on board here. You can see Mojo just getting up where he probably didn't really belong. I'm not sure if Willie just braked a little bit too early or not, but nonetheless, we just got to see a replay of that.
Well, I jumped to the side and thinking he would come through because he's had so much more pace than me in previous laps.
Yeah.
And then last minute, obviously thought to make the dive, but move obviously didn't pay off, and that sucks. That's cost me 11 seconds.
That's not good. Mojo straight into the pits there for a fresh set of boots and a bit of a refuel, a bit of a disaster going on there. We're actually riding on board as he did it. Not sure if Willie just jumped on the brakes a bit early, but whatever it was, Mojo might have missed his brakes. I don't know if it was... It looked a little bit like a panic dive to the inside more than a calculated or miscalculated overtake, so unsure what happened. But anyway, it is what it is. Mojo's back to 12th. Willie not faring a great deal better, and it does...
Hashtag pray for Willie.
Pray for Willie now as Mojo puts the shoe on the other foot and tries out what it's like to be the ass kicker and not the receiver. But that has given Ryan, albeit a fair way back from the top two. But everybody, let's have a little look and see what tyres Ryan is currently on. So the fact that he's sitting third, just 10 seconds back from Revolver, as he kisses the wall just ever so gently and sensually. A few little sparks flying there. It really is a romantic corner for Ryan. He's sitting pretty, and I think this race could come to him late on. So, whereas we've unfortunately lost Willie, who was looking good for a late race charge, I think Ryan is all the way in there. He's got Faircon breathing down his neck at the moment on different compound tyres and very heavy tyre wear after 4 laps for Faircon. So, certainly going the all-out pace strategy, and it seems to be working as he does take that third position off Ryan, who hangs out wide. Cut back on the inside. This battle is not over. Let's go third person. In fact, Ryan was able to do the over and under on him. Let's just hope that this one doesn't end the same way that the Mojo and Willie battle did. Again, apologies if I do sound all snuffled up tonight, guys. Unfortunately, I have come down with a bit of a bug myself, so I do understand the commentary sounds a bit troublesome at the moment. We can see Revolver has taken the lead here. Jumping out to the third person camera. He's taken the lead. His tyres are fairly worn, so he's still out there. Lap 5 on this same set of soft compound tyres. As I said, the one thing that seemed to be in Revolver's hand was the tyre wear. He's doing awfully well at the moment. It'd be interesting to see what Ring Driver can do. Obviously, the man, he's the pace man. He's actually done a fastest in race lap 2:08.9, which is faster than a lot of people managed to do in qualifying. So make no mistake about it, Ring Driver here. As he goes onto the a nice fresh hard compound set of tyres. 10 minutes to go of the race. I have a sneaking suspicion he's going to be going right to the end. He's only 5 seconds back from Revolver, so looking very, very good for Ring Driver, in a bit of a field and a class of his own at this point. Let's go and have a little look back a little bit further in the field. We've got Junior, who's found himself after that mistake early on, all the way back in 14th position. And a long way back, still having... no, it looks like, in fact, he has pitted. He's on a brand new set of hard compounds, hoping to go to the end. So he might pick up a few spots as we go. One spot further to Nick Magic there. How's Nick going? Also looks like he's been in the pits. So he has pitted for a fresh-ish set of mediums, and if he hasn't pitted, then his tyre wear is outstanding. And I will say one thing, by the time this live stream is over, I'm not going to be able to talk. I can feel my voice going down, I'm only halfway through. We'll go up to Domo Hudson in 12th position. He has not pitted, so he is on the long haul, currently in the middle of a long stint. Might have had a difficult lap. I think lap 3 there, by the looks of that, was a bit of a tough one for him. Getting the job done. This is such a savage track as we look forward to Adam. Lap 4, I think, was a pit stop, and that might have actually been the same for Domo, to be fair. Pitted there, fresh set of medium compound tyres. It'd be interesting to see if these guys who pitted on lap 5, which I think is probably nearly mid-race distance, are going to be going all the way on mediums, or if the soft-hard strategy is going to be the good one. You can see from Domo there, who I really don't think has pitted, sort of where the hard compound tyres are at on lap 5, so he's only probably going to go another couple of laps and be able to smack those soft compound tyres on for a nice fast charge towards the end. We'll go forward to 10th position, Speedy Tyres, who was looking so good, looking so strong early on. Lap 2, an absolute shocker for him. Lost time to the tune of, that's going to be 17, 18 seconds there, so really tough second lap for him. Found some pace on lap 4 with a 2:11.9, which is nice. And he's coming up in the back of the ever bright, the Pink Dream. It is Hippie Head. Rocking along nicely in 7th position there. Good consistent lap times. You can see all of his laps sort of within a second or two. He is yet to pit. I reckon he'd be looking at his fuel tank at the moment, just making sure he doesn't push too hard on that. Tyres are not looking too bad. He's on lap 6 now, of course, on the hard compound tyres. So we'll see where the Pink Dream comes out of the wash. That sounded a lot dirtier than I anticipated when I started saying it. Sim is in the chat on YouTube, so I presume that means you didn't get off the line. I hate to hear that, Sim. Sorry if I'm not watching the chat. I'm just captivated by this race at the moment. But sorry to see that, Sim. It really sucks, man. It's, for whatever reason, you just don't seem to be able to get off the line. Your PlayStation and my PlayStation need to have something of a date. They need to get to know each other a little bit better, so they don't have these kinds of domestic issues. So how's Faircon going? Lap 4 looks to be pit stop there, so I'm in 6th position. Mojo still charging on in 5th. Where did you end up, Will? Did I end up seeing you? I don't think I did.
No, I'm back in 10th.
You're in 10th now. So we'll see. Yeah, look at that lap 3. Awful. 11 seconds lost in that incident with Mojo. Not ideal. Such an unusual thing to see from Mojo as well. Normally on the receiving end, maybe he snapped. The time was now, and he went, "Nah, that's it. I'm going to exact my revenge since Charlie's not in this racing. Take it out on his mate. Next best thing." And in fact, speaking of Mojo, back in the pits for his second pit stop. Mojo, perhaps being one of the first and only people to go with two-stop strategy. He's going to be running the entire thing on soft compound tyres. No, Ryan is in, although switching from hards to mediums, and Hippie Head is in, taking those hard compound tyres off. What's he going to be putting back on? We'll find out soon. But Mojo back onto the softs. Looks like he's running a triple stint of soft compound tyres, not even trying out the mediums and hards. And honestly, I don't blame him. The guy has had really good pace. He made a mistake early on, which he's paying for now to be back in 9th. But I tell you what, with 5 minutes of this race remaining, we could possibly only have about 3 laps to go. And unfortunately, one thing I forgot about from last week, and I don't believe it was fixed in the latest patch. Of course, now not everyone does the same amount of laps. I don't know if anyone saw from last week, but when you cross the line, it's only the people that cross the line within that 20-minute time frame. Well, Mojo out wide, having a bit of a Barry Crocker on his outlap here. Out on the grass. Didn't lose too much out of it in the end, just a little bit of drive down the straight. We'll jump off Mojo. I feel nervous just watching it. Let alone, let's check in on how Hippie went. Of course, we saw him in with the hard compound tyres. If I can find him there, he's back in 13th position, so he put on more hards. Okay, so Hippie Head going hard, and that's what I love about running such a high amount of tyre wear. 11 times tyre wear, of course, takes its toll. And that's what I love to see. We've got a triple stint strategy from Mojo on all softs. We've got people running medium and hard, people running hard, and even a medium up there somewhere. So we've had about a lot of the tyre strategies. Ring driver, as we check back in, a massive 15
Tune in up above me, in front of me. There's a battle, 3 wide.
Okay, what are you, 9th?
8th.
7th. Here we go.
So 5th,
oh, just
5th,
in time to see Speedy Tyres run well wide. Clatters off the wall. Oh, that has gone badly for Speedy Tyres as he drops back to 8th position. That gives Willie back to 7th. He will quite enjoy being in that sort of position. I'll go 3rd person here. And in fact, I'll sneak one more up to Ryan, who's got a half a second penalty. So not sure what happened there. Could have gone on the replay. Ryan on the aggressive attack here. He's on a fresh set of mediums. He's all up and about. Only 0.2 of a second penalty left as he does take that position off Adam, who looks to now be at the mercy of Jason, who's coming through him here up the inside. He's got the inside line. He doesn't run too wide on the exit. Oh, they're still side by side. Let's go 3rd person. No, he's got the job done. He does have the job done. So some good close racing between 4th, 5th and 6th. And I'll tell you what, Willie, you push just a little bit harder in there and you'll really be able to touch the tip of this battle.
Just like that?
Missed it, jump out. There you go. So Adam actually made a little mistake, dropped off the back of Jason's, and Willie, with a better drive out of the corner, is able to just cruise on past. Adam getting a little bit duffed up. His tyre wear does seem to be a little bit higher than the people he's racing, so perhaps at the mercy of that just a little bit. And I'll tell you who else has got a bit of a sniff. It is the dive bomber Mojo. I'm being harsh. Mojo, I'm being harsh on him. Not normally involved in incidents. Normally the innocent bystander of other people. So I don't think I'm being particularly harsh on Mojo. Just a bit of friendly banter, but he is lurking. So Adam, be worried. He's on a personal best too. He's up and about. This is good. This is actually forget the winner ring driver. He's gone. He's checked out. He's already called back to the pits to put the pot of coffee on. Revolver also in no man's land.
Oh, Adam's out.
Adam, what's happened?
He's added a little prang.
Go back to 8th. Let's do the replay thing. Was it V? There we go. Let's go back and watch on board with Adam. What's he going to go as he comes down here? Mojo lurking, getting a little bit nervous. The palms are sweaty and he's out. He just ran out wide. Nothing more to it. He just came in right on the outside of the corner, ran out of grip, understeered out onto the gravel, and of course once you get that, you're just a passenger. You are just a passenger. As we wait for the replay to come back live. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. I'm sure this will... There we go. Took a little while, but we are back. So Mojo, now is he closing in on Willie? That's the question. He is. So this battle could be reignited here.
Well, Faircon, he's dropped back too.
Faircon has dropped back. What's going on with Faircon? He, well, no, actually, when we just checked in on Revolver before, he was 15, 16 seconds in front of Faircon. So Jason's another 2.5 seconds back with just a minute to go of the race. I think Faircon should be pretty safe if he doesn't do too much, but let's see how feisty Ryan can get towards the end of the race. And in fact, Mojo making a move on Willie. Here we go. Can we do it a little bit cleaner this time? We jump on board 3rd person for this one. Nice and clean. Takes it safe. A little bit of the grass that time. Makes it nice and safe. Can Willie fight back? Side by side we are. No, and unfortunately, Willie up on the outside of the turn. There's not much he's going to be able to do. He's got the toe though. He's got the slipstream. We've got a little bit of a fast area here. So this is not over for Willie in what I suspect may well be his final lap. This is way too sketchy to try and overtake on here, but he's got a fantastic run. Good thing there's a 30-second delay on the stream, or Mojo would hear that Willie's coming, and... no, it just gets out of it. Mojo, oh, he's run wide. Another mistake there for Mojo. Another mistake. You hate to see it. The big fella, he's out of Barry Crocker again. Let's watch him just under the pump, under pressure here. Obviously knowing that Willie is closing down. You can see that nose come in. The panic sets in. And he just got the braking a little bit wrong, ran out wide into the gravel. And I seriously need to leave Mojo alone. I actually feel like I'm starting to victimise the guy now. Let's jump on board with Ring Driver as he is going to cross the line, or in fact he already has. No,
oh, I thought Jason's was nearly out of fuel.
Come on, replay. Let's go back live, please. There we go. So Ring Driver, Revolver, and Jason's are your top three. Congratulations to those guys. Faircon coming home in fourth. Ryan managed to get fifth in the end in front of Willie. Mojo does pick up a seventh in what was a eventful, tumultuous race for the guy. Adam in eighth position, EP ahead in ninth. TJ, oh no, we got a bit of a fight on, do we? No, that's after the line. So TJ in 10th. Junior brings it home at 11th. Speedy Tyres in 12th position. Nick Magic picks up a 13th. And Domo Hudson as he crosses the line for the final time for 14th position. And 14th and final position, as we did have, obviously I'm not racing, and we had a dropout of Sim, unfortunately for Sim. There you go, Mojo has thrown the apology out, Willie. He said it was 100% his fault.
Actually, it would have been really interesting to see where he ended up, because he had great pace. So if we didn't have our little tangle and he didn't run off then, so you take those two little incidences out, he would have been right up there.
He would have been.
Because I was hoping for a podium and he had more pace than me, so...
I was quite mistaken here. Ring Driver's actually still going. Unfortunately, it looks like because of this silly Gran Turismo rule, where now only...
He might run out of fuel.
He might do, but to be fair, everyone else has finished the race, so there's no risk of him not winning, because of course in Gran Turismo you don't slow down, and we do watch him cross the line. So finally, that was, unfortunately, he had to do one more lap than everyone else. Stupid rule, Gran Turismo. I don't know why he changed it. It wasn't broken, but anyway, here it is. Unfortunately, he's had to do one more lap than everyone else. Congratulations, Ring Driver. An utterly dominating performance. We'll see if he can do it again in race 2. Of course, it is a reverse grid for race 2. Hashtag sorry from Mojo. Picked up some decent points there, though.
So just quickly, I'm pretty sure Ring Driver will be in the lead by turn 1.
He was in a bit of a league of his own. Revolver was the only person that could take it to him. 15 seconds back, but he was in turn 15 seconds in front of Jason. So Revolver was also in the league of his own. It just wasn't...
Both of them did very well.
Yeah, just wasn't quite...
When I took third, and it was like the third lap, and then I saw that there was like 16 seconds to the lead, I'm like, are you guys friggin' serious?
Yeah. It's apparently, if you want to go well at the giant croissant, you need to have a PlayStation name that starts with R, and you need to write it in all capitals.
All capitals.
Hippie, you get a few points for effort. Yours is in all caps, but it doesn't start with R. So Ring Driver and Revolver, two very dominating performances. Jason's a little bit closer to Planet Earth, not too far in front of the rest of the pack, but congratulations to those guys.
It's a very good race with Jason there. A few laps there together.
Yep, that's good. Good close racing. You were not involved this time, Ryan. Poor old Willie got nose-dived from Mojo. I don't know if you heard that or not.
Oh, I saw it when I passed him.
Yeah, oh, true. Very uncharacteristic of Mojo to get involved from that side of the fence.
Good one, PSK.
What's he said?
Rippy heat.
Yep, Rippy Heed would get the job done. So reverse grid based on previous race results. Sim is out, by the way, guys. Sim is out. So who has joined? Who's jumped in since then? Or is Sim still in... was he in spectating? He was in spectating. Are you going to try for race 2, Sim? Please let me know in the YouTube comments now. We're going to go and have a 2-minute break. Well, I am. Because I need to try and do something that'll prevent my... as it is.
Safe replay throw out, mate.
True that. True story. Thank you, people.
Yeah.
So weird. I keep going to touch the steering wheel because I'm sitting in my rig. The steering wheel's not even plugged in because of course the keyboard is. So I keep going to push buttons on the steering wheel and it does precisely F all. Sim is still there. Yeah, so Sim, if you could let me know... Oh, you will do race 2. Okay, cool. Cool. You may as well try, mate. You may as well try. You got in. The spot's yours. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that keyboard down, grab the PC keyboard, because you can never have too many keyboards, we're going to get a bit of, well, really just the same song we're listening to in the intro. Nice and quiet. Nice and quiet on in the background. I'm just going to put that on. I'm going to put the results up. This is not live results, obviously, bear in mind. This is as at the end of the last round. I'm just going to put that there for a sec, take 2 minutes to go and fill my drink bottle up, maybe try and find a lozenge or something in the cupboard, do anything to prevent my voice from going before the end of race 2. And I'll be back in about 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, I am back. Thank you for sticking with me. Those of you who did not click away from the stream, let's transition back over. I went desperately searching for a lozenge of some sort, some kind of soother or anything that could help my throat out to get me through this. Couldn't find anything. So
nothing to soothe that husky voice.
Nothing at all. So what I did do is grab a beer, as I'm pretty sure most medical experts do say that having a beer helps to helps soothe your throat and clear the nose, which I also need. Unfortunately, that beer, I did crack it open and then walk straight up the hallway. It gave birth in the hallway. It went everywhere. So there's some drips of beer in the hallway. I don't have time to deal with that. Hashtag pro streamer now.
That's right.
So I'm just going to have to drink this. You guys are going to have to bear with me. And someone's going to have to clean the beer up in the hallway. That's life. Rip your head.
That's just how it goes.
But thanks to everyone that did stick around. Welcome to everyone over on Twitch. I know there's just a handful of you. Great to have you guys along. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. And of course, as always, thank you to everyone who has joined me on YouTube. Bit of a quiet stream tonight. Bit of a quiet stream, down on viewers. That's okay. We've got a bit of an intimate crowd here. I like it. It's good. It's good. So TJ Deacon has left the room. Is TJ not able to race? Bill Washington has jumped in. He has a habit of being the guy to jump in, doesn't he? For race 2. Who said he may not be able to... Dom. That's
Dom's
Domo,
out.
isn't it? Dom's
Yep.
out.
Gonski.
So Dom's out. Okay, that leaves room for TJ. So no one else please jump in. It looks like Bill Washington was the lucky sod to jump in for race 2. Yeah, you should be okay to join now that TJ has jumped. Sorry, TJ, you're right to join now that Domo has jumped back in. Because Domo is out. So no one else jump in though. You know who you are.
I'm seeing 14 of 16. You've got 15 of 16.
I got 15. Yeah.
I got 15 as well.
Do I need to jump out and come back in?
No. I wouldn't.
No way, Jose.
No way, Josie. TJ's back in. We knew he was coming back.
Yeah, but that means I can't see someone.
What do you got?
They're John Cena.
Well, you can jump out if you want. Doesn't matter.
John Cena's in the room.
If anyone else jumps in, I'll just kick them out. So you got your spot, mate.
Mojo, Adam, Lethal, Bills. Get with me on reasons. Oh. I was just reading through your list to see who was missing on mine.
Yeah, it's done now. Probably me, because I haven't read it up. Or Bill.
No, but I can see you on my list. I can see both of them on my list.
Definitely have to emphasise before I go racing, Bill and TJ, you will need to ready up. Everyone will need to click that green tick unless you are DRX913, in which case, you big gorgeous stud, you just don't click that green tick. I think everyone's ready up. I think we're ready for race 2. What do you reckon, boys?
Yeah, we'll just run with it.
I think it's about time.
You're right. Luckily for you, that person will be nowhere near you on the track because they're not not as quick as you.
Well, I mean, who knows?
I did save the previous race replay, Alexander. Thank you for the reminder, but I did in fact do that, as I'll prove right now.
Maybe it might be ring driver, and then that way it doesn't matter because I'll never see him anyway.
Exactly. Maybe it is ring driver. So, with that in mind, Bill Washington, welcome to the lobby. Let's all race nice and clean.
Yes.
If we could, please. You don't want to be that guy who drops in for race 2 and then ruins everyone's fun. That is pretty clearly Mojo's job. What do you mean by tyres, Bill? Oh, man. Mojo won't turn up again. Definitely heaping the shit on him. Actually, no, he's a mod. He has to turn up. He's got a job to do. Hopefully your anaesthetic has worn off now. It's funny you say that, Speedy Tyres. I kind of wish my throat had some anaesthetic in it. I saw a tube of Bonjela and I thought, I wonder if I just swallow a bunch of that. That's a good idea. I decided it wasn't.
Just gargle some deep heat.
Where are you starting? That's right. Everyone that left and rejoined, I now have to go and manually fix.
Ugh.
Why can't I change the grid order? Riddle me that, Batman. Why can't I change the grid order?
Because you're not entered, probably.
Yeah, you haven't read it up.
Oh, Jesus.
You might have to ready up, change the grid order with you last, and then unready.
No, hasn't made a difference.
Wicked sick, Batman.
Because I need to change. No, I know what it is. I need to cancel the entry. I need to go race settings, edit event settings. Then I need to go reverse. Then I need to go set by host and change that. Then I need to go to change grid order.
Yes, that old chestnut.
Bill Washington in last. Me in really, really super duper last. I'm not even there because I'm not ready up. Good. Is the rest of the order fine? No, it's completely effed up now. Okay, I'm going to have to go and find the race results. Is what I'm going to have to do. So, excuse me. For those of you that have just joined, I'd like to reiterate that I am in fact not well today. I woke up sick. pushing through it, not making a big deal of it. Yes, that little cough of Ryan's also just to signify that he too is somewhat under the weather. Okay,
it's just my throat though. Like everything else seems to be fine.
It's my throat and sinuses. I'm all blocked up. The old wazoo.
You're probably a step ahead of I am.
A step ahead of I am.
Yeah, brains and stuff.
Yeah, great. You know what? Grammar is hard. English is hard.
It is when it's this bloody hot.
Yeah.
Holy crap! I did the age-old. I'll just step out of the man cave for a sec. Oh my god, it's ice out here.
Faircon, then it's Ryan. Sorry about this, guys. This is part of the necessary evil. Faircon, then Ryan, then Willie. Who's behind Willie? Mojo, the dive bomber.
Hello, Brianna.
Yeah, hi,
even though it says Thunderstorm Racing, we know who you are.
We know who you are. Mojo, Adam, coming up next. I'm just going to mercilessly lay into Mojo every stream now that he's done one mistake. 12 months of perfect clean driving, he makes one mistake, and I'm just going to slay that guy.
not only perfect clean driving, usually destroyed by yourself.
It's true.
Calm down over there, mate.
It is true. Hippie Head is in fact behind... No, Adam is behind Mojo, then Hippie Head, then it was Tej, behind Hippie, Junior, behind Tej.
Whilst you're doing that, I'm just going to throw a quick shout out to Ultron.
Yeah.
For that little thing that he wrote. That was just... I didn't know where it was going when I first started. I was just like... It's a bit random.
Pretty good. If you don't, some context here, Ryan, would be just.
Well, I was getting there. So he shared a little thing that he wrote, and started off a bit interesting, and it was about him going on this sim thing. I don't know, but anyway, I'm just doing it no justice. The more, Jesus, yeah. 1 second.
Where did I miss Nick Magic? He's up.
The more you read on, the better it is. It's pretty good. I really enjoyed it. And my favourite line was the fact that she lifted it for parts, so therefore no good. That was a winner for me.
I've done it. Hype. Let's get excited. I've done it. Now no one freaking leave or come back in. Well, you're starting last. I don't care.
Matter will happen.
We're going to race. Let's do the racing. I need to get out of this, go back to the chat, so I can actually see what's going on. What's going on in the chat? I have 3 accounts now. Jesus. Brownie, Thunderstorm, and McLaren to Glory. Don't tell PD. Why do PD care? I don't know either. Let's go to race.
Okay. See you on the other side.
Let's race, baby.
There you go. Old Lonatron said, you are welcome, Ryan. It was a good read, actually. Good grief.
Look at all the Brits there in their little group.
Come on, let me go to spectator. Oh, I need to swap keyboards. Panic. Okay, so we have Sim. This time starting from the pole position.
Wheelie, get away from the line.
Nick Magic in second. Speedy Tyres in third. Junior in 4th position. Here we go. Intense excitement. There's Ring Driver. Let's go. 3rd person. Let's see what sort of start he gets.
No. Sim's on the line.
Sim's on the line again. Man, that guy is just cursed. I don't know what it is, but everyone else gets on the line. Gets off the line, except for him. See how clean we are. This isn't a bad little view. We're sitting up the back 3rd person. We can see what's going on up front. So far, it all looks pretty clean. It looks like Junior has taken the lead currently from Nick Magic. Made a break already, half a second in front of Nick Magic. What I love about race 2 and the fact that it's a reverse order is it does throw up some randoms. Oh, we've had a big stack further back. I'm trying to figure out who it was. know who was involved there. I'm not going to go replay because I just don't know who it was. But it did look like we had a big stack further back in the pack. But what I was saying, just in time to see there's plenty of argy-bargy going on. Let's have a quick little reminder as TJ in the Bumblebee does take second position from a fighting Nick Magic, who's obviously not happy with that overtake.
It's Ring Driver.
Here he goes, and he goes up the inside. Ring Driver already up to 6th position as we expected. Someone diving down the inside of Hippie Head. Let's see if they make contact.
No, that was
Hippie
me.
Head's out. He's into the wall.
Sorry, Speedy.
3 wide as we come down the hill. Revolver is going to stick to the inside line. He's got the grip, he's got the pace, and through he goes. Next victim on the list is going to be Hippie Head in the Pink Dream. Let's see how he goes. Willie there, just hanging on to Mojo. Willie and Mojo there. I'm just words are really hard. Can he do it side by side? I think he's going to have it into the corner. Hippie's got no choice. No, he steps the nose off. He's out wide. Yep. Someone's around. Someone is all the way TJ Deacon, unfortunately, in the Bumblebee. Let's go back and have a little look at the replay of that one and see what happened. You can see him coming in. Everything looked pretty good in second position in front of Ring Driver. Was there any contact made, or is this just a mistake that he's made? Side by side, things aren't looking great. Up inside, he's got a bit of contact, I think, in the end from Ring Driver, it might have been, who just gave him the shunt, and round he goes. An unfortunate little incident there for Big TJ. Is back in 14th. You hate to see it. Looks like it could have been a bit of a mistake. Junior Gohan absolutely bolted at the front out to a 3-second lead over Ring Driver now, who is up to second. He's going to be hard to contain. He's already in second position there. But may have actually been the person involved in sending TJ all the way around. So there could be some post-race investigation from the stewards there. As soon as I get some stewards to look at the replay after the race. And then we've got Revolver in 3rd position. So it's just Junior. I wonder how long Junior can hold back. Ring Driver and Revolver, of course, 1st and 2nd in race 1. Already 2nd and 3rd, and 2.1 seconds in front of Hippie, who's doing fantastically actually. Just hanging on to in front of Jason's, who's looking to go up the inside. Nothing comes of it, but looks like Jason might have a little bit more pace. Of course, Hippie is on the hard compound tyres. If you flick over to Jason, just in case he goes the overtake, on medium, so he's on a softer compound tyre, he should be a little bit quicker at this point of the race, you would think. But again, Hippie could be on for a good result, 4th position at this point. Oh, we've got incident behind us. Let's go back and see who was involved there. See who that was, Willie? Was it yourself?
It was myself.
It was yourself. Okay, let's go back. Name and shame. Let's go back for a replay. As we ride on board. We need to be 7th here. There it goes. We just missed it. Doing controls and replays and stuff is hard. Commentating as well. But what we do have on here is a real hunky-dory, good old-fashioned battle, 12th, 11th. As we see, 11th in fact, Mojo just going up the inside of Speedy Tyres. A bit of contact there. Mojo getting involved again. Such a savage animal is Mojo. He has just taken off his polite pants, folded them up neatly, and sat them next to the door. He's put his angry pants on and he is amongst it, but nonetheless he got the job done. No major adverse effects for Speedy Tyres. The question is he going to be able to hang on to 11th spot, or is he going to lose it to Willie? Hey old man, welcome to the stream. Chris Redbeard as well. Sim, I'll get this figured out for next time. I hope so, Sim. You really do deserve to get away as we watch what looks to be, yes, nice and clean overtaking there. Both parties there. Speedy Tyres was able to see Willie. In fact, he's fighting back hard. Let's jump to 3rd person. He's done the job. He let Willie through. Let's go back and see if we can't see a replay of that one. You can see Willie up the inside there. And Speedy Tyres lets him have it. Gives him the old over and under. Gets the better traction coming out of the corner. And he's able to just pull alongside. In fact, Willie runs a little bit wide. Gets on the grass. Loses a bit of traction there. So, fair play, Speedy Tyres. Good piece of racing from both of you. Nice and clean. And the battle continues on as we'll jump forward to Mojo. Is in a battle of his own. Is he going to go up the inside of Adam here? It's a risky corner to overtake, but it is definitely a legitimate overtaking spot. He has gone the overtake, as you see. He's kept it on the inside. Adam out wide, banging off the wall. He's able to hold the position as he moves back across in front of Mojo. It's not over yet. He's up the inside. A little bit of contact there. And he just escorts the old sledgehammer himself, Mojo, just escorts Adam out into the barrier. Sparks were flying, and I think Mojo's going to be able to... Yes, he has now finally taken that position away. And watch out, Bill Washington, sir. You are next on Mojo's hit list as he makes his way towards you. And stock livery there, Bill Washington. Bear in mind, he wasn't, of course, in race 1. Domo, unfortunately, unable to do race 2. So he's been substituted in by Bill. He's doing a good job, as he tends to do. Quite often, Bill Washington will jump in just for race 2. It often happens that a spot opens up and he gets in there. And he usually actually goes pretty good, as he's doing right here. Just keeping up by the looks of it, not really fighting Ryan, but definitely keeping up to the back of Ryan, who is, of course, lethal. If you don't know who I'm talking about, Ryan has been in chat. He doesn't talk through races, because racing and concentrating is hard, especially for him. He's actually just put down a decent lap time there, 2:10. It was lap 3. As we do move to lap 4, I'm just going to have some of my medicine there. Unfortunately, if you're just joining me, I am a little unwell today, as is Ryan, actually, so we both come down with the same thing, which is ironic, not even in the same state. But we can see Ryan ticking away. It looks like he's got exactly the same tactic. He did that last week as well, actually, starting on the hard compound tyres, as he did in race 1. Not looking to really fight Faircon there in 6th position. Just sticking around about that second behind him. In fact, just as we clicked away from Ryan, I think he must have made a mistake, because it's just pushed out to that sort of 1.2, 1.3 second mark. And Bill Washington does start to hone in on him, actually. I would suspect that the end of this lap, lap 4, is really going to be the first of the pit stop. The pit stop window will open as it were.
Mojo actually pitted last lap.
Did he? Mojo's already got... Well, see, Mojo in race 1 made 3...
He must have used that bit of tyre.
Yeah, he went 2 stops. Domo is back in. Unfortunately, unable to join the race. He was in race 1, so the spot was his. Bill Washington racing for him. This is going to be tight. Ryan's going to want to watch out. Bill goes all the way around the outside. Will jump on 3rd person, and he gets the job done around the outside. Ryan's got the inside corner. Will Bill, yeah, leaves a bit of room there. Good racing, fair play, everyone. Almost a bit of contact, and now I think Bill's going to have the inside line, and he does. A little bit of a gentle nudge there from Ryan, but all is fair in Northern Moor. The overtaking position is done. That is Bill up to 7th position, and this pack from 7th back. In fact, let's jump quickly up to 1st position. As you can see, Ring Driver is in the pits, Revolver is in the pits. So Junior now retakes the lead. He did, of course, lead the race early on, was taken over by Revolver and Ring Driver, 2 blokes who are somewhat in a league of their own tonight. Junior carries on. No, Revolver actually kept going. My mistake. I thought he ducked in the pits as well, but he didn't. He's still out there on some very second-hand looking soft compound tyres. But to be fair, the race is now nearly half over. We are 9.5 minutes into a 20-minute race. It seems to be.
Why did I just spent that whole time we're still side by side? Whole main straight. Whole turn 1.
Here we go. Let's see what these two can do. We'll jump on 3rd person. Ryan out wide. The pressure won't be on him because he can't hear. Willie can hear what I'm saying. Oh, and I tell you what, Adam is going to get a part of this as well. Comes up the inside. Willie has to back out of it and let Adam through. So a very opportunistic overtake, and a very good one from Adam, actually. Just tucked into the slipstream of Ryan as they both run wide. Willie, oh, he had such a good drive. He had a much better drive than the 2 in front of him, but unfortunately just got a healthy dose of oversteer. Ducks to the inside. This is not over. Can he reclaim that position off Adam? No, Adam very, very late on the brakes there. Although he's wide, he's out on the marbles and he's in the wall. He is in the wall, and I've pushed the wrong button there, totally. But we'll jump back to Speedy Tyres there. You can see he has now claimed that spot. So Adam, unfortunately, back to 11th position now. It didn't go well for him. Those tyres starting to look very second-hand. So fair play. As we move forward, Revolver has to possibly has to be thinking of going into the pits now. He's going to be losing a lot of time on what appear to be some very old second-hand tyres. In fact, look at his lap times. Excluding lap 1, obviously, the 2:23, he did a 2:10.1, a 2:10.9, and then a 2-minute 14, so 4 seconds slower on lap 4, and he had the audacity to go around and do it again. 2 seconds in front of Junior, who was doing a sterling job, having not gone brilliantly in race 1, having some incidents. Is he going to follow? You can see up ahead Revolver in the pits, and Junior's going to follow him in. Ring Driver will take over that lead. He has, of course, already pitted for hards. He can be a very tough man to stop today. Jason's carries through, so he's still out there in that same set of tyres. Good tyre wear. Really good tyre wear from Jason's, actually. He's looking just nice on that set of mediums, even though this is the start of lap 6. Obviously, very gentle on the tyres. Actually, Hippie Heat, still in third place as well. Got a bit of a penalty there, so I'm not sure what happened. The old Pink Brand looks to have taken a few knocks here at the back end. 3.5 seconds he's going to have to serve. And that puts old Bill, who comes in for race 2. You can see Hippie Head running wide there. Puts Bill in the hot seat to overtake that position. Also someone who hasn't pitted, but is on hard compound tyres. The tyre wear is looking fantastic. So, oh, Hippie, very tight on the inside. I think he might have tagged the wall on the inside, the front right of the car there. And Bill gets it done. Bill is up to 3rd position, so fair play. The man is having a very good race, given that he's a race 2 blow-in. You're back, Domo. Welcome back. Let's have a little bit of a look back further back. We'll work our way forward from the back of the grid. We do have TJ, who was looking so strong early on in the Bumblebee livery. Unfortunately, having a bit of a drama on lap 3, I think it was. Yeah, you can see the 220 there, so he lost a bit of time. And it looks to have pitted the last lap for that set of mediums. We'll go forward to Nick Magic in 13th position. Just getting on with business, old Nick. He's getting it done. He's already had a pit stop there. Again, looked strong early on, but a few little dramas have pushed him back a bit. Adam, well, we saw what happened to Adam. He was travelling along nicely. Finds himself back in 12th position, and Willie having just taken his pit stop back in 11th, but I suspect that you will be going forward, so as some of the people in front of you are stopping for tyres. 10 seconds back from Junior, to be fair, who has just pitted. So that looks to be for position. Interesting to see how that turns out.
A bit pacey, I think.
Yeah, he's looking good. Faircon, where's he? Not pitted either for a while. No, lap 4 he pitted. But I'll tell you what, to go from lap 4 to the end of the race is going to be a very big stint on medium compound tyres, but he's so good on the tyres. As he moves up to 3rd position, you can see the rest of the pack is in there. We've got Mojo in the pits, Bill Washington and Ryan both go through the pits there. So of course, as we've discussed, Ring Driver looking very strong again, 7 seconds in front of Revolver up the front of the pack, and short of him making a mistake, he's looking very strong for the double win here today. Revolver's looking very strong for a double 2nd position, and these guys are going to jump up the standings for sure. Faircon, I mean, that tyre wear is good. He's got half a tank of fuel. You know what, I think he'll be right. I think he'll be very slow at the end of the race, but I don't think he's going to have to pit again, which is a big stint on mediums, but such is his tyre wear. He's doing very well, actually, Faircon. Junior in 4th position. Has he pitted? He has, so things looking alright for Junior. He was back further on after the 2nd round of pit stops. He's found himself not too far behind. Giving the wall of kids for us. Giving us a few fireworks as we focus back on him. Fresh set of softs. Just 5 minutes of the race to go. I think he should be able to carry them home with half a tank of fuel on board. Jason's looking pretty good there for 5th. And I'll tell you what, Junior is going to have to panic. Given that I said Faircon's tyres will be very slow at the end of the race, I think a podium is definitely on the cards for Jason's. There's no reason why Jason can't get to 3rd, so that'll be one to watch. Keep an eye on Jason. Bill Washington, we've discussed him already, doing a fantastic job blowing into 6th position. Speedy tyres, and Ryan actually will jump on board with Ryan. As he takes the position, he does it. dive up the inside. He's on a fresh set of mediums. The battle is not yet over. No third person Speedy Tyres. No, he's had to yield that spot, but they're still fighting him yet. They're both on equal tyres. If anything, Speedy's actually got a little bit less fuel on board, so it could be a bit quicker on the straight. Ryan's looking good tonight, actually. Been racing hard. Speedy Tyres is a man known to race very well, so at the moment, though, he seems to have no answer for old lethal 36 underscore, eh? How's the big Stuka dive bomber going? Here he is in 9th position, Mojo. Bit of no man's land at the moment. He does look to be gaining on Speedy Tyres though, so could be a few spots in it for him. He's on the soft compound tyres, having done 1 lap already, so a couple to go. 3.5 minutes of the race remain. And you're on medium compound tyres. You got more than enough fuel. I don't think you'll have to be concerned with fuel burn towards the end of the race. So you're going to be strong. Keep pushing on, Willie. You're 2.5 seconds back from Mojo, but I tell you what, there could be a 7th on the cards for you if you play them well.
Yeah, we'll see how it all pans out.
Hippie down to was looking very, very strong in 3rd position. Has pitted for a set of hard compound tyres. Doesn't have to do a lot of laps on those hards. Maybe he had no more tyres in the shed. Maybe he only had some fresh green hard compounds left, and the rest of the softs were all used. I don't know. You'll have to ask Hippie Head that. Nonetheless, as he gets very sideways and nearly clatters into the wall, just a half a second of penalty left to serve. He's been eking that out. And he has a very healthy and handy gap over Adam, back in 12th position, some 9.3 seconds behind. This guy's pace is incredible. You're talking about Ring Driver, I presume. Yeah, he is, you know, for once, I reckon old Speedy Chicken, had he have been in here, or the Conzio or Brownie, they might have had a bit of a challenge on their hands. We'll never know, but I think Ring Driver...
Battle with Mojo and Speedy.
Let's go on board. How do I get inside? Oh, you can't get inside the car, can you? Let's go on board for a lap. I think that's a good view there. A lap with Ring Driver. Let's see how he does it. Bearing in mind he's on hard compound tyres. The front left is probably about a 3rd worn, and he's still doing 211s. Good consistency, good pace on hard tyres. Whoa, very sideways there. Running no traction control, something I actually noticed looking back through the field. A lot of people are running TCS. But I think his lines are good down through. This is a tricky section to get right, really tricky, especially to know where to cut there. And you can actually see he missed the apex on the inside of that corner, so there's time to be made up there. And if anything, I think Revolver's actually taking a bit of a chunk of time out of Ring Driver. Although he is safe, he'll be absolutely fine with just 1 minute 10 seconds remaining. Most likely going to have to do another lap all by himself again. We'll call it his parade lap, so we might come back to him a little bit later on, because I feel like he's going to end up doing a whole lap to himself. Revolver might get there as well on some sort of half-worn soft compound tyres. Ring Driver even sounds like he's saving fuel. He probably is, Dom. Actually, how was his fuel? Yeah, they're both fine.
Oh, yep. Mojo and Speedy. Speedy ran a little bit wide.
There is Mojo, 8th. Go back and have a little bit of a look there. Might have missed it with this replay. Expectations over behind him. Did miss it there, that's okay. It's worth going back for the look. How's Jason's going? Yeah, comfortably 3rd. Comfortably 3rd, so with just 10 seconds of the race remaining, I think our top 3. Jason's is really probably the only one that could potentially lose it from here. It would have to be catastrophic for the front 2. But still 3 seconds in front of Faircon. This is one that I said to watch out for. Faircon on some very worn medium compound tyres, almost out of fuel. Junior taking massive chunks of time. Ring Driver is across the line, so that is it. This is the final lap. And I tell you what, Junior is struggling, and here comes Bill Washington to round him up, the blow-in for race 2. Could be about to score himself a very handy 5th position. It's going to be tight across the line. Let's go 3rd person. He's done it. He's done it based off pure pace, and in fact, Ryan has nearly snuck through as well. Moja, safe 8th. Willie in front of Speedy Tyres for 9th. Speedy looked very quick there towards the end of the race. Adam, as he finals that last turn of the track. Plenty of damage on his car as he gives the wall yet another kiss on the way through. A bit of an up and down race for old Adam, but Nick Magic will bring through 12th. In front of TJ in the Bumblebee with 5.6 seconds of penalty. Probably one I'd suggest TJ wishes to forget. And he's 13th and final position. So that is it. Fuel was tight on the line. But congratulations to Ring Driver for a double victory in round 3.
Yeah, it's good work.
It's the 3rd round in a row where the person who's won one race has won them both.
Has got the double, so it looks like people are putting in the practice and getting the job done on the day. So let's go up and straight up. Let's save the replay. Race results, let's have a look. So yeah, congrats to Ring Driver for the double victory, Revolver for the double seconds. Jason's coming through in 3rd, Faircon 4th, Bill 5th, very good race from him. Junior manages 6th. That's not a bad result in the end, all things considered. Ryan 7th. You'd have to be fairly happy with that, mate.
Yeah, it was a good weekend compared to last.
Yeah. Mojo in 8th position. Willie in 9th. Probably a tough round, guys. A tough round, can we say. It was a difficult racetrack, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit disappointed with how it went, really. Like, race 1, I would have liked to have been up a few more positions. And then race 2, I didn't make a bad start. And then sort of made a little mistake and then got duffed up. Yeah. And then it sort of just put me back. And it's too hard to make it up.
It is. It is. The track like this is very, very hard to make up that time. Obviously, Speedy Tyres back in 10th. Adam 11th. Rough race for him. Nick Magic. TJ in 13th. Unfortunately, he did get taken out on lap 1. Thems is racing. It probably wasn't ideal. As I say, that one's gone off to the stewards for under full investigation. But nonetheless, the results are final. Having said that, the results stand and are final. I'm actually looking forward to see the championship after this. Obviously, Speedy and I, who were the top 2 in the championship, we got no points. Willie, you were 3rd. You've had 2 sort of mediocre finishes today. And we've had double wins from Ring Driver and Revolver, 2 seconds. So I think it's really going to shake the championship up, and that's exactly what I want going into the final 2 rounds of the championship. Just 2 weeks to go. One mistake and your dreams are shattered. Exactly, Barracat. Exactly right.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
You were the one that was off on turn 3, Adam. No good. What a race. Pity it wasn't another lap. Yeah, there was lots going on. It was actually two really good races. I'm glad I decided to spectate it in the end because they were really good races. So it was an absolute pleasure to watch and commentate over the top. I hope that everyone that was racing did enjoy themselves. It was certainly good to watch. And
something pretty good. Something a bit different for you to be able to commentate and have a bit of a flick through and see where people were.
That's it. The track is very wide, Dom. You're right. There's a lot of lines, and what we saw in the replay there as well, not the replay, the races we're watching, a lot of different lines are possible through such a wide track, and there wasn't that much pace difference between the 2. You saw someone take the inside, someone take the outside, and the net result really was about the same at the end of the corner. So,
well, that little section after you go up over the hill and you've got the quick left-right. I noticed that a lot of people were going really wide out there, and Ring Driver included.
Yeah.
And going 5th through there, but I was like tucking on the inside.
Yeah.
And as soon as the second last board on the inside came by, he smashed down to 5th and back on the throttle, 4th again, and back on the throttle, and was able to take it much more smoothly. I mean, for me, I tried it the other way, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I guess
different lines. Yeah.
But, I never really gained much, never really lost much out of that from other people doing the other lines. So it's good to see different lines.
Absolutely. It was pretty good racing. Honestly, both races were really good. They had their moments. Obviously, the first 2 were out in front doing their own thing. Congrats to them. But sort of in that mid-pack, there was some really good racing and battling going on. Unfortunately, a few incidences. Sometimes you get that in racing. It's not great to see. But a night to forget for Mojo. That's a fair call, I think, Mojo. Super harsh on the Stuka dive bomber himself, coming in, shattering dreams. But no, in all seriousness, so Mojo, it's all good, man. Willie's forgiven you, I think. Haven't you, Willie?
Yeah.
For tonight.
You
there you go. He's dropped some money in just to make up for it.
Is he? Hang on, I need to flick over the right screen. He has another good night. Thanks very much, Mojo. I do appreciate your donations. I appreciate everyone that does donate to the stream. As I say, a bit of a quiet stream tonight, so something a little bit different with me not racing, just commentating. But it turned out really good. A cool little crew, lots of people going on in the chat, which was fantastic. So big appreciation there. And Mojo, obviously, with the donos, the $1 does, you love to see it. Thank you very much.
Yes, he's doing a good job. He's just dropping some money like he did on that corner. Just jokes.
Look, pretty nice thing for him to do, given how much I mercilessly destroyed the guy for most of the race.
That's right. He copped a good old ear raping tonight, didn't he?
As I say, given that he's had months and months of pretty clean racing, and usually it's me smashing into him, and tonight he makes one mistake, and I have slayed him. That's how it works around here. That's this. Make sure you count Hippie's points. Why would I not count Hippie's points, T?
Everyone gets points. As long as you start the race, you get points.
Mate, everyone gets points. Everyone gets points.
Even Sim has managed to accrue points just from turning up.
Correct. Even Sim do I get points? Do I get 2 lots of 57 points, do I, for being in the lobby? No, I don't think I do. I didn't race.
No.
But give Sim, he won't even get... look, if you want to know how many points are awarded for each position, and maybe you want to join next race, maybe you want to understand how to get in the lobby, what the rules are, what the tyre wear and fuel burn is, you can find it all out over on my website. You can see it down the bottom right-hand corner, www.snifflynose.com. Because that's what I have. I'm all blocked up. The old sinuses are buggered. But it's really great to have you along.
So Ring Driver was on softs for 4 laps.
Correct. And then hards for the rest of the race. He did the same tactic both races, I think.
And Revolver did softs for both stints. How?
Revolver was good. And Revolver and who was it? Was it Faircon, I think, were really good on tyre wear.
Yeah.
Really, really good on tyre wear.
It's crazy. I don't know how you can be so good on tyres and so quick on a soft tyre. It's unreal.
Yeah.
Doesn't it make your butt hurt? Doesn't it just get your butt frustrated?
Does. Yep. I didn't even touch the soft tyre.
No.
I was interested though my pace in the first stints because I did longer, but I was trying to save fuel, but I was no good at it, so I just put the fuel usage down 1, so I had it on 2 instead of 1.
Did you? So that's quite slow. I almost never.
But the thing was, I was still competitive with everyone that was around me. I was still making passes and stuff.
Wow. Okay, and that was on your fuel burn of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were quite a fair way up the road from me out of the pits. That was pretty good when we were side by side for a long time.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, remember as well that Ring Driver there at the end when we were watching him on used hards was doing 2:11s. That's good pace on hards. That's real good pace.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in the 13s or something in the 11s.
Yeah.
13s and 14s. Look, I mean, it doesn't matter what tyres he was on. He did very, very well.
Of course, we have maintenance coming up as well tomorrow, so this will be that new Tokyo track. A range of new cars, one of which in particular I'm very excited for. I've written half a script, but I'm going to have to wait until my sinus decongests itself before I make any more commentaries. But looking forward to making another car video on tomorrow night's patch. But look, I think given the state of my... What am I even doing? I didn't mean to click on that at all. I'm just... Yeah, doing the things and stuff. You know how it is.
Yes.
You guys have done the things and stuff, haven't you?
We have. I've actually done stuff and things.
Have you really?
Yeah,
wow,
true story.
That's incredible. That's the kind of if you're new, that's the kind of pro-commentary you can expect right here.
Yeah.
So what do they say? Slap that like. Isn't that what all the cool YouTubers say?
Oh, something like that.
Smash that like button, man, dude.
Or give us a cheeky like.
It's your boy. It's your sniffly boy. Smash the like. But look, on a serious note, that is going to be the end of the stream. So I do want to thank everyone for joining, whether or not you're part of the chat, which of course I appreciate it. Bit of a smaller, intimate stream tonight. That's cool. It was really great. I had a good time. So I just appreciate you stopping by, even if you didn't say anything in the chat. Still great to have you here. And of course, always a pleasure to be joined by Ryan and Willie, despite the fact that Ryan really only contributes to probably 15 or so % of the stream chat. But it's great to have you here anyway, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Get Mrs. Rosco to do the voiceover on your video. I could. I just don't know if she could nail that perfect commentary voice. Who knows?
Like you've already done that.
as if I would use my wife to do commentaries when I'm sick. Have already done that, for sure.
Yeah.
Man, dude, man, like smashing. That's it, Draws. You got it, dude. You got it, man, bro, dude. Get down with your boy. And look, obviously, extra
boy.
Which your boy. Extra special thank you to Mojo for dropping a few $1 dues there at the end. Thank you to everyone who did participate in the racing. Always good as well. Make sure that you are on all the various social things that I've got going on. I'm on the Facebooks and the Instagrams and the Twitters and the Twatters and the bloody Discords and everything. Discord's probably the best one. Really good community there, worth stopping by. You hear every other YouTuber say that, but it's cool. It's like my main social media platform is jumping in my Discord to see what chat's going on. That's where all the big knobs hang out. So if you want to be a big knob, I suggest you jump right on in there. And look, as I've said 3 times during this stream, if you want to know more details about this series, how to join, what the rules are, they're all on my website. There's still 2 rounds to go. The last round hasn't been announced. That will probably be announced next week. And yeah, thank you to all of those people who were kind enough to leave a like or smash that like or whatever the hell you say these days. If you are new, you'd like to see more of my content, keep up with the series, obviously hit subscribe. Hit the bell next to subscribe because
Nailed it.
I'm sick. Bye for now, guys. Well, actually, no, not bye for now. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll let you guys say goodbye, since I haven't actually done that yet.
It's alright.
See you, Ryan. See you,
Catch
Willie.
you later.
See you later. Time to get out of this hot box.
Time to go and do the awesome things. Alright, thanks, guys. We'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.
Talk to me honestly. I'm here. Talk to me honestly.